So on today's session of coaching and support with Angus, we discussed the adventure of life and how do we build those inner core muscles that allow us to endure during life's adventure. And what I mean by that is if we look at how we're structured in society and how we look at outputs, right? We celebrate things that are overt in the world: academic grades, trophies in the cupboard, assets in someone's, visual and visible assets in someone's house or the cars in their drive, and all that kind of thing. So a lot of what we do is sort of recognizing the superficial, that's recognizing the showy biceps of life. And yet the currency of reality is in our resiliency. So what does that mean exactly? Well, what that means is the people who keep going, they get knocked down, get back up, get knocked down, get back up. They're the ones that are actually walking through life and really, truly strengthening and being engaged and engaging, and their inner core is what's helping them move forward. So where we started out at is very simply courage, kindness, and grit. What do we do to recognize these as real attributes to success? And where we landed is very simple. Things we can do on a daily basis is acknowledge when someone's crawled a mile, right, under siege in their life, right? Just recognize that they've done that and just say, I saw you do that. That was good. Well done. That must have been tough for you, because it costs us nothing to pay a compliment and mean it. It costs us nothing beyond a little bit of time and a little bit of humility to say thank you to someone. And that was another thing we explored is how often do people say, thank you, I saw what you did there, appreciate you, right? And of the group of us, and there was all of us saying, we will work on being better than that. And the majority of us saying, our organizations and our teams have moved away from that. And because we live in a dislocated or a hybrid working environment, it's probably more important these days to reach out and say, hey, thank you. Hey, I appreciate this is a stretch goal for you. Hey, I recognize the strain you're under. Just want to express some gratitude for you doing that in the moment. So number one is have the courage to recognize that someone else has crawled a mile under siege. And whilst it might look like a small speck in our own endeavors, it's really important to them. Number two, just say thank you to people. We can do that on a daily basis. It costs nothing, but it could go a long, long way. And it's just a bit of human civility. And a bit of human civility that's the glue in the fabric of our societies. And one of the people in our group, which I love this subject. Those of you who know me know how much I love food and fellowship. And he was saying, in our shift transition, I'm making a point of, as the shifts transition, carving out time to sit down and eat dinner together. So I'm bringing in food, ask people what they like, and we're going to put some food on the table and just sit down together and engage with each other and break bread together. How phenomenal is that? I love it, love it, love it, love it. And a big shout out to that person, because the rest of the world will learn from you. And then the never give up piece comes back to an ongoing theme. Allow people to fail, allow people to fall down in their own environment. And if you can set up simulations or training or education or tasks where people can fall over, right, and get up and look at it in a safe environment and learn to laugh about it, and they know that there's someone to pick them up when they do fall down, you can transition that into your broader environment, your professional and your personal environment. And that's what helps building the grit of never give up, right? Because you realize when you fall down, right, it might hurt a bit, but the longer you wait in life, or the longer you wait in your professional environment to fall over, the scarier it becomes and the harder it is to do. So make falling down a bit of slapstick opportunity, a bit of fun with a serious outcome, but don't pick on the scab of failure. Okay, encourage people to fall over, and then have the courage and the kindness to put your hand down and pick them up and keep moving them forward. So there you go. The currency of life is resiliency. There's a couple of ideas and a couple of key factors that you can share and hopefully apply in your own world. And a big shout out and a thank you to all of you who come to the coaching and support with Angus sessions, because you enrich me, and you cerebrally, you give me a few stretch goals every week, and I love it. So see you on the other side, and have a great week.